So today students will be learning about comparing and contrasting characters. The purpose of this lesson is that students will learn how to compare and contrast two characters. So first, to compare something means to note the similarities between two things. If you notice, these two pictures are of two birds. To contrast something means to note the differences between two things. If you notice, this is a big dog and this is a little dog. You can do this in many different ways. The most common way of comparing and contrasting something is using a comparison chart. Here I put just a student and a teacher and then a both column. In the student column, you'll put different characteristics of that student. In the teacher column, you'll put different characteristics of the teacher. And then in the both column are similar characteristics of the two. So for my example, I chose the student and the teacher. For the student, I put that they are younger and that they go to class, where the teacher, I put that they are older and they go to meetings. But for the both column, the similarities, I put they are both humans and then they are both in school. So now for our guided practice, I would have one student ask for two student volunteers. I'll put student one's name right here and student two's name right here. And then I would start asking questions to the class about the characteristics of student one versus student two, and then the similar characteristics between the two. So let's just say student one was a girl and two was a boy. So for student one, I would put girl, and student two, I would put boy. And then for the similarities, I put they are both students. And then let's say for student one, she was an only child, where student two has two siblings. So those would go in their respective columns. And then let's just say for a similarity, they both live on Cherry Street. So for the activity, I would have the students read Tonia's money problem. They can sit anywhere in the room while they read it. And then after they finish, they'll create a compare and contrast chart in their reading notebook. And then this compares Tonia and Thad, but to make sure that they have at least 3 characteristics in each column. This is the end of my skills lesson plan.